watching the replay, this is for you. Hey, give me a couple minutes. Just let people come in and we'll get started. I would say there'd be timestamps, but honestly, I don't know how I'll feel when I'm done with all of this, so there might be timestamps. Today's class. If you're stumbling across this and you're new here, hi, I'm Mo, who's fixing her hair because I can see myself. And let me turn on some more lights. That didn't really do much. Hi, I'm Mo. I'm a certified yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga for 11 years, 11 and a half years now. I live in St. Lucia. That's where I'm from. Welcome. I am chronically ill and disabled, and this is my first class back after a long period of various things. Today's class will try to be gentle, will be slow, and it's a class I used to teach all the time, and as you can see, little laminated sheets, and let's see how it goes. We will start laying down, so if you're in bed, you can stay there, since we will start there as long as you have room to move, and that's it. We'll start laying down. Oh yes, continue. In the chat, there's a pinned comment with a link to book a service with me if you'd like. In the description box, there are that same link to book a service. If you'd like to book a free interest call, you can do that through my website. That link is also in the description box. There's also a link to PayPal if you'd like to just send a donation. There are also 3 links for free playlists. If you're wondering why we started an hour earlier, it's because I wanted to, and I was worried I would not have energy in an hour. And these lives are going to start hope by 8 o'clock for sure, St. Lucia time, 8 o'clock for sure. I will drag myself over here by 8 o'clock to do it. But if I have energy before that, if I'm awake before that, I will do it then. The 3 playlists, there's 3 playlists also in the description box, and those playlists, you can choose if you need some music, you can do one of those. I will, if my computer doesn't stop freezing, I will be listening to playlist number 3, but my computer is freezing, so I might not even do playlist number 3. I think that's everything. I think that's all the admin stuff. The yoga admin type stuff. If you have an injury or some sort of disability that affects your movement, please be mindful of that. Please don't push yourself too far. Do only what feels comfortable for you. If you feel any sharp, sudden pain, stop. My brain glitched for a moment. Stop. If you feel any sharp, sudden pain, stop. What else is there? If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments section. I'll try to remember to put an email address in the description box in case people want to email questions. If you can put them there, and there's no one on the live. That's why I didn't say put it in the chat. No one's here yet. I'll still continue the class. Don't worry. I'll continue the class. I want my music. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it for everything I wanted to say before we got started. It's been 5 minutes, so I am going to go ahead and start my music. I need my music, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start my music, and then I am going to um, get started, okay? I will now be starting my music. I'm listening to playlist 3, like I said. You can have no music or music if you want, and that's what I'll be doing. Okay. If you're laying down, wiggle around and get comfortable. If you're not laying down or don't have access to lay down right now or don't feel like laying down, you can be seated. Take a moment to notice your body. Notice if you feel discomfort anywhere. Check with your feet, your legs, your back, your belly, your chest, your shoulders, your neck, your arms, your head. Make a commitment to honor any discomfort that you feel right now, to listen to your body. I will read to you from the Radiant Sutras. Lying in your mat, experience the space below as offering no support. You are simply suspended, floating in space. Structures of the mind release. The reservoir of habits dissolve. In an instant, lifetimes of patterns vanish. As you inhale, take both of your arms, reach them up overhead. And as you exhale, bring them down by your side or resting on your tongue. Let's check in with your breath. For a moment, simply notice how you're breathing. Notice if your breath is shallow or if it's deep. Notice if you feel any tightness in your chest or anywhere else as you breathe. Okay, we're going to find your deep and steady breath that will carry you through the practice. Place your hands on your tummy and notice if you feel any rise and fall of your belly. It's okay if you don't feel any rise and fall in your belly. We'll try to make it happen. It's okay if it doesn't happen for you today. We can keep working on it. For this practice, if you can, I'd like you to breathe through your nose, both on the inhale and the exhale. But if you can't breathe through your nose, go ahead and breathe through your mouth. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And then on the next inhale, I want you to make an effort to push your belly out as you inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to feel the belly falling away from your hands. Inhale, belly lifts, pressing into the hands. Exhale, belly falls away from the hands. It's okay if you don't quite get it at first. Keep trying. Keep breathing while listening to the sound of my voice. I was supposed to talk here. I got distracted. It happens. Okay, so for the next exercise, I will talk you through it standing up because I'm not sure if you'll hear me while I'm laying down. And then I will demonstrate while laying down. And so you can look if you need to. And then I'll come back up to sitting. So laying down, take a deep inhale, and as you inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest, wrapping your hand around the knee. It doesn't matter which knee. On the next inhale, return the leg to the position and return the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, bring the other knee into the chest. That's what we're doing. If you feel discomfort in your lower back laying down, I forgot to say that in the beginning. Bend both knees and place both feet flat on the mat, and that should help your back feel better. If you're having trouble holding that position, you can slide pillows under your thighs. That should also help the back. Okay, let's try that again. We're going to move with each breath. You're going to move at your own pace. You don't need to keep up with anybody. Let's go again. Big inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, bring one knee into the chest. Inhale, return the leg, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, the other knee comes into the chest. And if you got the hang of it, keep going at your own pace. I'm going to go ahead and lay down and demonstrate for everybody. Here I go. I'm going now. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring one knee into the chest. Inhale, return the leg. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, the other knee comes into the chest. Go at your own pace. Repeat. Keep going at your own pace. I see someone joined us. Thank you for coming. We only just really started. This is our first exercise. So take your time and join us. We're laying down. The legs are straight or the knees are bent. We're reaching one arm up overhead. We're bringing one knee into the chest. We're bringing one knee into the chest. And then we're taking the arms up overhead, reaching the leg and switching the knee. And breathe. We're going to do that for a little while. Then we'll switch to another exercise. Take your time. As you're moving, notice how you feel in your body. Notice if you feel any tightness, and if that tightness changes as you move. Let's do one more time on each side and prepare for our next exercise. Alright, here's where we're going next. Finish up what we were doing. This time, we're all going to bend our knees and put our feet flat. And I'm going to grab a towel for some extra padding under my hips. And here's what we're doing. With the knees bent, we're just going to rock the knees from side to side. That's all. With the knees bent, we're gently rocking the knees from side to side. Don't worry about how far down the knees go. Don't worry about forcing the knees to touch the mat or whichever surface you're lying on. Just gently move from side to side. Notice any tightness you may feel. And find that deep and steady breath that we had at the beginning of class. You're doing a really good job. Keep breathing and keep listening to your body. For this exercise, your hands can rest on your tummy, or you can put your hands by your side. Breathe. Alright, here's what we're doing next. So find the center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, bring your knees towards the chest. You can have the hands around the thighs. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, press the feet towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, return the feet to the mat. Exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. Inhale, press the feet to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. And inhale, return. And breathe. Take your time. Take nice deep breaths. Move at your own pace. Stop to rest if you need to. You can hold on to the thighs if you need to. If you feel you want to do one leg at a time, you can go ahead and do that. Alternating legs. This doesn't have to be perfect. This is about connecting to your body, noticing your body, and eventually listening to your body. Breathe. If you're doing one leg at a time, do one more time on each leg. If you're doing both legs, do one more time. And from here, we're coming up to sitting. There will be two options. You can bring your knees into the chest. You can rock around from side to side. Then you can rock from forward to backwards. And for some of you, you might find it enjoyable to rock from forward to backwards and come up to sitting. I'll show you what that looks like. And for some of you, that might seem like a nightmare. So roll onto your side, use your hands to support you, and come up to sitting. I will also show you what that looks like. Okay, and now we're sitting. The lower back, hips, and legs should be warmed up. If they're not, that's okay. It just means you take a little longer to warm up. We'll go slow. Let's warm up the hips a little more. Let's do a little more warm-ups. I know, we're warming up for a long time. It's my first time teaching back. It's the morning. I like long warm-ups. Honestly, we could just do the warm-ups and go, and that would be enough for a lot of people. So since we're going to keep this up, I'm going to tell you some good times in this video where it's okay to stop and be done for the day. Okay. So here we go. We're going to make circles with our torso. So if you can't sit with your legs crossed, feel free to sit with them straight or open, whatever feels good for you. Especially if you have some belly that you need to make space for, it's nice to sit with the legs open. So I'll show you the first demonstration with the legs open, then I'll show you with the legs crossed, okay? What we're going to do is move the torso in circles. Go to one side, press your chest forward, roll to the other side, roll backwards, and come back to where you started and you've made a torso with your circle. You might feel this movement in your lower back, in your upper back, in your thighs, in your hips. I'm going to cross my legs now to show you what that looks like. And we're just going to keep making these circles. Make them as big as it's comfortable for you. And take an entire inhale and exhale to complete this circle. What the breath should look like. Exhale as you're coming forward. Inhale as you're going backward. It's okay if you don't hear your breath. I'm being really loud so you can hear me. Let's switch sides. Stop. And now go in the other direction. It kind of might be a little confusing. I often forget. So what I do is when I say let's switch sides, I'm checking which direction that I go in. And then, I should have told you to check direction. Next time. Okay, 3. No, we need to do a little more. We did a lot on the other side. But why I said that is because in the other direction, I was a lot tighter. In this direction, I'm not. And that's the thing that happens. It really does. And that's okay. There we go. Let's come back to the center. Let's sit nice and tall. You're going to take your left hand. That's my right hand. And you're going to put your left hand on your lower back with the palm facing away from you. You're going to take the right hand and the right arm in front of you, and you're going to lift the entire arm at the shoulder. As you inhale, you're lifting the arm up, and as you exhale, you're bringing the arm down. Try to sit as tall as you can, so it's comfortable. If you have trouble sitting on the floor, it's okay to sit in a chair. It's okay to sit on a cushion. 3 more. Last one. We're going to switch sides. This time the right hand is behind your back. The left arm is reaching forward. Inhale. Sorry about that. Inhale, lifting the arm up. Exhale, bringing it down. Breathe. Three more. Last one. Good. All the way down. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take the arms out to the side, which I don't have enough space, and we're going to reach the arms all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. Breathe. Let's keep going. Nice deep breaths. As much as you can, keep the arms by your side. 3, 2, last one. Okay, leave the arms up. What we're going to do is bend the elbows and bring them down to shoulder height. As you inhale, reach both arms up towards the sky. Get the palms facing each other. And as you exhale, let the palms face forward. And bring the elbows down to shoulder height. We need to do this a few more times. If you need to take a break, that's okay. It's okay to take a break. You don't have to do as many as me. One is enough. Two is better. Three might be too much. Three, two, and last one. Okay. Whew. We're going to make circles, alright? So we're going to think about drawing a big circle with your elbow, okay? Starting forward, send the elbow back, and that's how we're drawing the circle. We're going to switch one elbow at a time. Circle back, and breathe. Back, 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 and breathe. Okay. Just have one more exercise sitting down. Then we're going to move on to the hands and knees. And that will be the end of our first section. And you can take a break, grab some water before we move to our next section. Let's go. One more time on each side and we're done. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to drop our head to one side for some neck rolls. Bring the chin towards the chest. Roll the head over to the other side. And yes, my neck and shoulders are very tight and very sore from having asthma. But we're going to keep going. Deep inhale through the nose if you can. And as you exhale, gently roll the head to the other shoulder. Don't make it go further than it's comfortable. We're just going to be rolling the head from one shoulder to the other. Go at your own pace. Listen to your body. Two. We're almost done. Last one. If you feel you need to do a little more, go ahead and pause the video and do a little more. Bring your head to the center and gently lift your head. Let's go on your hands and knees. We're almost done. Fold your mat for some extra padding under the knees if you need that. Or use a towel for some extra padding. Here we go. If you feel discomfort in your wrists, you can use extra padding under your wrists as well. Let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. So, come down here. Whee! Okay, so what you do is you give the towel a good fold so it's nice and thick. And you put your wrists on the towel and your fingers on the floor. And that will give you some extra support for your wrists as well. Okay, here we go. Hands and knees. Since you're already here, this is what it looks like. Hands and knees. Try to get your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. So knees and the hips, wrists and the shoulders. And you might ask why I'm giving you all these instructions while I'm hyperextending my elbow. Oh, that really put pressure on my shoulder. It's also, if your wrists are uncomfortable, you can also make fists instead of spreading your hands out. That's another option. So where was I? I'm giving all those tips in case you've never done yoga before. But some people who've done yoga for a really long time also never got those tips. So that's why I'm giving them. I'm trying to give as many as I can. Thinking of as many bodies as I can. But it's a little easier to give the appropriate tips when you're in a class in real life and you can see people and you can see what they're struggling with. So anyways, extra padding for the knees, extra padding for the wrists if you need that. Spread the fingers wide if you're not making fists. Ambitious, I might go in. Ambitious, I might go in and clip this whole thing out. Okay, it's working. It's working. All right. Back on the hands and knees. Okay, everybody, back on your hands and knees. Here we go, cat and cow. So we were going cat and cow. Drop the belly, press the heart forward, look up, and then round the back. Press the spine to the sky, bring the chin to the chest, look back. So what I was trying to say is, if you can, see if you can start the movement at the base of your spine and work the movement up to the crown of your head. How that works is you start by tilting the tailbone up towards the sky, pressing the belly down towards the ground, pressing the heart forward, looking up, and then tucking the tailbone under and pressing the back up towards the sky and bringing the chin towards the chest. That's what we're going to do. So with the inhale, we're doing cow pose, drop the belly, press the heart forward, look up. And with the exhale, we're doing cat pose and breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, excuse me, and exhale. And that's what we're doing, okay? Keep doing that. And let's go. Three, two, and one. Okay. So now we're just going to rock from side to side. And we're going to go into child's pose, but move gently in it because it's not comfortable for everybody. It's comfortable for a lot of people, but not everybody. I invite you to open your knees a little wider than your hips. And then just press your hips back onto your heels as far as it feels comfortable for you. And drop your chest and head. Drop your chest and head towards the ground. You're going to take a few breaths here. If you're not comfortable, you can come back up to your hands and knees. Or you can take a sit. We're almost done with this segment. A few more breaths. Check in with your body. Notice how the tightness has changed from when we start. Notice if you feel tired. You're going to do one downward facing dog. Check in with your body again and then take a break, okay? Alright, press into your hands, take a big inhale, exhale completely and press up to your hands and knees. We're going into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, pressing into the hands, make an upside down view with your body by lifting the knees off the mat and sending your tailbone up towards the sky. Go ahead and bend one knee at a time to work out any tightness you may feel in the back of your legs. Oh. And then slowly walk the feet up towards the hands or the hands back towards the feet or both. Use your hands on the thighs to support you if you need to and come all the way up to standing. Hi. Okay, y'all. That's the end of our first segment. Let's take a quick break. Okay? So grab a water. Check your phone. And go ahead and enjoy that break. Oh, we're going to do some sun salutations really quickly. So let's get ready for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to do any sun salutations. I want to be done. I had to crawl back in bed and massage my muscles and do some of the admin work I need to do. That's what I want to do. That's honestly what I want to do. But how about we do 3 sun salutations, okay? 3. And if you can only do 1, that's okay. And if you don't want to do sun salutations, let's have another option. If you don't want to do sun salutations, I'll give you another option, okay? We're still on a break. The break is still on. The break is still on. We're about to start. Let's go. while we're on the break, um, while we're on the break, let's talk about these classes. So every Monday morning, I'm gonna hop on live. Just in January, I can only commit to January. I'm gonna hop on live, and we're going to do a class from my trusty, most special secret sauce classes. Um, that's what we're going to do, okay? And then we're going to do those on Monday mornings. If you'd like, if you enjoy those, and you'd like to book a one-on-one session with me, the link is in the description box. If you enjoy those and you'd like to donate to me to say thank you for your time, the link is also in the description box. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. If you'd like to book an interest call with me to discuss wellness, what would be good for your body, the link to my website is also in the description box. Okay, so let's come back from our commercial break and let's begin. So for those of you who won't be doing the full sun salutations, which is okay, if you have POTS, you know, the one where you have trouble maintaining, what is it? I forget what it means. But you know, if you go up and down too fast, you might faint. Skip the sun salutation. So if you have POTS, what we're going to do, lift the arms up and bring them down. That's your option for today. There are options that involve more, but that's your option for today, okay? Do that and let me know if that helps. If you get bored doing that, twist a little side to side, okay? That's for those of you with POTS. That's option 1. For those of you, we're going to take it up to option 2. Give you some up and down with the body option. So you're going to go with your arms up, fold, come down. You're going to do that with us. And while we do the rest, you're going to come back up. And then you can do the arms up and down and twist side to side too. And join us again when we come back up. Okay? Ooh. I forgot this really. Anyways, pay attention more. Focus. Okay. So, for the rest of us who would like to try sun salutations, and it's okay, even if you do one full sun salutation with us, and you want to stop and do the other previous options, that's okay. You can do that. All right, let's go. So here we're going. Inhale with your arms up. Oh, mountain pose. You know, for today, I know I'm going to skip mountain pose. Stand tall. That's what I'm going to say. In the future, I'll probably do a little bit of like, this is what mountain pose is type situation. But let's go. We're getting through this, okay? And this is entirely on me. I'm skipping it, okay? Normally, I'm very detailed in my classes, but I'm starting to get a little tired, and I need to respect my own body too. So press your feet into the ground. Stand tall. Send your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale from the hips, leading with your heart. Bend at the hips, lead with the heart. Press your heart forward. We're folding forward. The arms can be long or at your side wide. This is just more comfortable for me because my shoulders are hurting. Fold from the hips. Bend the knees slightly and let your arms fall towards the ground. Inhale into a flat back. We're going to bring the hands up to the shins or the thighs. Look up. Press the back. Press the chest down so the back is flat. And here's the thing about a flat back, okay? It looks different for everyone. Make sure you're not curving your back. But a flat back, for some people who are blessed in the caboose, might not look so flat because there is caboose action. Okay, so press your heart towards the ground. Pull your head forward for a flat back. Deep inhale and exhale, fold. Hands come to the ground. We're stepping back into plank pose. Drop to your knees if you need to in plank pose. We're going to bring our chest to the mat. I'm going to let you do that however you please this morning. And then we're going to go into upward facing dog. Keep the elbows bent if you need to. Press the heart forward. And into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Hips to the sky, upside down view with your body. Walk the feet up, walk the hands back, whichever feels comfortable. We're back where we started. Inhale into flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky as you stand. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer heart center. Relax the arms by your side. Okay, that was one sun salutation, y'all. We got two more. We got two more. We got two more. We got two more. Two more. Two more. Two more. Okay, that was a break. In case you didn't know, that was a break. Two more, okay? Here we go, 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 here we go. Okay. We're doing our next sun salutation, okay? I'm thinking about how to tilt the phone so you can see better, okay? Let me take you for a little ride. Whee! Going on a ride over here. Ta-da-da! Hold on, whee! Here we go. Ta-da! Here we go. It's your ride. Oh. Okay, let's go. So what it's gonna look like, so you can see the floor part, okay? No. Here we go. Come to the front of your mat. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, fold from the hips. Bring the hands towards the ground. Inhale, flatten your back. Bring the hands to the shins or thigh. Exhale, fold all the way down. And as you inhale, step back into plank pose. Bring the knees to the mat if you like. I'm adjusting my position. Hands to the mat, flatten your back. Keep the elbows in at your side. And as you exhale, lower the chest towards the ground. Inhale, keeping the elbows bent to protect your back. Press your heart forward. And exhale into downward facing dog. Bend the knees, hips to the sky. Press your hips towards the sky. Press your heels towards the ground. Walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, look up. Flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Big inhale. Up to the sky. Alright. Yo, that's two. Two. That's two. That's two sun salutations. That's two sun salutations. Let's go. Alright, y'all. If you need to give yourself a little wiggle, a little shake, hype yourself up, turn on your air conditioning. Okay. Y'all, we got one more. And then we're going to sit down, okay? We're going to do one more and we're going to sit down. Section 2 is short. Here we go. Let's go. Alright, last sun salutations. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forward. Inhale, look up for a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands to the mat. And step back into plank pose. Drop the knees if you like. Exhale, lower the shoulders to the mat. Point the toes. Press the heart forward. And on the next exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Big inhale. Up to the standing, arches to the sky. Alright. Hands at your side. That's it, y'all. We did the free sun salutations. Time for you to take a ride back to the front. Over here. Over here. Ta-da! Okay. That's it. And we're back. Whew. Okay. Whew. Where we're going? Standing balancing pose. Which pose is that? Tree pose. Tree pose. Why am I doing finger guns? I am tired. Okay, y'all. And warm. That's the thing about sun salutations. They make you nice and warm to prepare us for the deep stretches we are about to do when we sit down. Okay, let's go. Alright, so we did our sun salutations, and honestly, if you've had enough, you can stop. Your body will be okay if you stop. I prefer you have a nice cool down, but you'll be fine if you stop. Okay, tree pose. So I brought you back over here to Sun, huh? Let's go. Let's go down here. Tree pose. So what we're going to do for tree pose is we're going to press the feet down, point the toes forward. Okay? You're going to press down into your right foot, and you're going to let your left heel float off the mat. You're going to turn to the side and rest that left heel against the side of your right foot. Press down, squeeze your belly, lift your chest. Y'all, this counts as tree pose, okay? This counts. This absolutely 100% counts as tree pose. If this feels stable for you, go ahead and take your arms up to the sky. Check that out. Okay? Check that out. Squeeze your belly. Use your belly to balance yourself out. Gaze at one spot on the floor and breathe. If you're wobbly, that's okay. That's a thing. It happens. Okay? Let's try bringing the foot up a little bit. Bring your hands back to your hips to help you balance. Yes, I know you might have done this 100 times before. Try it with the hands at the hips. See how it goes. And then slide the foot up to rest on the side of your calf. Honestly, that's as far as I am going to go today. If you feel adventurous, feel free to reach down, grab the foot, put it on your thigh. I will be staying here. Keep the hands on your hips, take them out to the side, reach them up overhead, whatever feels good for you. Okay, breathe, 3, 2, 1. Hands come back to the hips, return the foot to the mat, shake the legs out. Yes, shake the legs out, just do it. Okay, here we go. Other side, press down, toes forward. Let's go. Switch your weight, shift your weight to the left leg. Turn the toes out to the side. When I check this, I didn't check if people could hear me. Rest the heel. Good. Find your balance. Gaze at one spot on the floor. Squeeze your belly. Lift your chest. Press down into the ground. Lift up through the crown of your head. Stay here, or take the arms up to the sky and breathe. 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 Bring the hands back to the hips. You're going to take the foot off the mat, up, slide it up to the side of the calf. Pull that bent knee towards the back of your body. Feel that in your hips. Press into the foot. Gaze at one spot. If you'd like, take the arms out to the side, up to the sky. I will be keeping my hands on my hips. Breathe. Notice if this side feels different, more stable, more wobbly than the other side. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your foot back to the mat. Give everything a good shake. We're going to fold forward, okay? Alright, from hands can be on the hips. They can be at prayer heart center. They can be out to the side. Pressing the heart forward. Fold from the hips all the way down. Keep a bend in your knees. We're going to spend a few breaths here, okay? If your hands do not come down to the mat, my block is not in my room. You can rest your hands on a block or some other thing you have near you. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Press down in towards the feet. Pull the crown of your head towards the ground. Breathe deeply. Breathe. 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 You can do this. Breathe. 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 Okay. Let's come down to the mat to sit, which takes us to the end of section 2. Did I say that before? If I said that before, I absolutely lied. This is actually the end of section 2. Okay. Alright, y'all, we can do this, okay? So, if it's uncomfortable for you to sit on the ground, fold a blanket or a towel, place it on the ground, sit on the front edge of that blanket. So sit on the front edge of that blanket. So your oh my god, I forgot the name of the bone. Your pelvic bone rest on the bottom, on the front edge of the blanket, and that will make that will make sitting so much more comfortable. Sit with your legs crossed or straight or wide. Remember, not everyone can cross their legs, and that's okay. What did I want to say? What's that? I wanted to say, yeah, we were sitting comfortably. All right, so, and also remember, you don't actually have to sit on the mat for this. You can sit in the chair. All right, so we're going to actually, the break is over. The break is over. Okay, the break is over. We're going to actually do a little core work here. A little core work. Honestly, I'm not lying. Just a little bit. Okay, so preferably you want to have your legs straight, but honestly, I don't think I've ever tried that with the legs crossed. So if you have the legs straight as much as possible, my legs are straight. My legs are straight. Point the toes away from you. Press the heels towards you. Let me show you what that looks like. Ta-da. That's what it looks like. Press the heels away from you. Pull the toes towards you. That's what it looks like. When you press the heels away from you like that, you'll start feeling a stretch in the back of your legs. And that's what it's going to be like. Sit tall. So press your hips down. Wiggle around to get your hips evenly balanced if you can. Sit tall. You're going to lift up. So think of a string in the center of your chest. The hips press down. The chest lifts up. Think of squeezing your stomach muscles back towards your spine and lifting them up into your chest. And send your shoulders down. That's it. That's our little core work. You can stay here, okay? If that feels really challenging for you, especially if you're feeling it in your back, like discomfort, that's enough. Stop there. But you might want to take the arms up. Keep the shoulders in their sockets. It's not about the arms being straight. It's just about engaging your core, making your core hold you up, teaching your belly, reminding your belly what it's like to hold you up. Hold your body up, hold the person you are up. Remember, press the heels away from you. Pull the arms towards the sky. Breathe. A little core work. Okay, y'all. So, I know I said a little, but let's take it up a little notch. Okay, bring your hands down to prayer and heart center. Twist to the left and take the left arm out, reach behind you. Come back to heart center. Keep lifting your chest, keep pressing your heels away from you. Twist to the right. Take the arm back behind you. Bring them back to center, okay? Twist. Open both arms this time. Bring the hands together, face forward. Twist to the other side. Reach both arms. Bring them together, forward. One more time on each side, okay? You can choose whether or not you open the arms after you twist. Lift your chest, sit tall, twist, open the arms out. Come back to the center. Face forward. Okay, just the other side, open the arms out. Bring the hands together, face forward, sit tall, reach both arms up. This is when it's no longer a little core work, okay? We're going to keep the arms up, and then we're going to twist and open the arms without bringing them to center, okay? Press the heels away from you. Sit tall, big inhale. Exhale, twist to the side. Open the arms wide, one arm back, one arm forward. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side, arms are wide. Inhale, both arms reach up. One more time on each side. Twist and open. Reach up. And twist and open. And reach up. And bring your hands by your side. Give your body a good shake. Oh, some of us are going to be sore tomorrow. Though some of us is me. Okay. We're going to do a twist. We're going to wrap it up real quick, y'all, okay? It's been almost an hour. We're going to wrap this up, okay? I wanted to do a long cool down with deep stretches. That's not happening. Okay, we're going to do a twist. You're going to take your left leg, bend the knee, bring the foot flat. Take the left hand on that left knee, right hand by your side. Lift your chest. Think of wrapping your belly and making it face the right. And twist your torso towards the right, away from that bent knee. Alright, face forward, keep that leg bent. We're going to twist towards the knee. This time your left arm goes behind you, lift your chest, twist from the belly, twist towards the bent knee. Relax your shoulders, send them down. Send those shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Breathe. Breathe. You're doing really good. You're really doing really, really good. Okay, come back to the center. Switch legs. We're going to do that on each side again. So this time, twisting away from the bent knee. Left arm is behind you. Lift your chest. Twist your torso. Drop your chin towards your shoulder. Again, you don't want to be feeling tension in your chest, in your neck and shoulders here. Breathe. Alright, face forward, twisting towards the bent knee. Right hand behind you, lift your chest. Twist. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, come back and face the center. Soles of the feet together now, and if you feel tension here in the outside of your knees, if you feel tension in your knees, just go ahead and press the feet a little further away from you. If you feel tension in the hips, you can give your thighs a little support by putting a pillow under your thighs. We're going to fold forward here, okay? We're going to fold forward. That's what we're going to do. So, some of you will be able to sit tall. That's not what I meant. Some of you will be able to wrap your hands around your feet. Some of you will be able to wrap hands around the sheets. Some of you will place your hands around the thighs, on the thighs, whichever feels comfortable for you. We're going to fold. Again, the goal here is not how far forward you can fold. It's about stretching the muscles in around the hips, giving them the support they need so they can release the tension that they hold. Okay, here we go. Deep inhale. Sit tall. Folding from the hips, just press your chest forward for now. Press your chest forward as far as it can go without bending your spine. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Notice if you feel any tension. Big inhale, and on the next exhale, see if you can press the chest forward or down towards the floor. Down, down, down towards the floor. Big inhale. Exhale, and then drop the head towards the ground. Roll the shoulders, let them fall towards the ground. Again, the hands can be on the floor. They can be wrapped around the feet, shins, or thighs. We're going to spend a few breaths here, so take nice deep breaths and breathe here for a moment. Breathe, and you're doing really good. Nice deep breaths. You're doing really, really good. Really good. You're doing really good, honestly. You made it all the way to part 3. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, we got one more forward fold, and then we're going to lay down on your back, and we're going to wrap things up. You did a really, really good job today. Okay, really good job. You made it this far. Wow. So we're going to do forward fold with the legs straight. So ideally, you want to have the legs straight ahead of you. That's the pose I want to do. Assisted forward fold, I've forgotten the name of that. I've forgotten the original Sanskrit name of this. It'll pop in my head at an inappropriate time. We're going to fold forward. We're going to fold using the same action we just did. If it's uncomfortable for you, especially if you need space for your belly, or it's just not comfortable to have your legs together, you can spread them apart a little bit. Although that's a different pose, but it's okay if you do a different pose. You're going to fold forward, okay? We're going to put the hands by your side. Normally, this pose, you reach the arms up. We're not doing that. And I'm getting tired and running out of words, so I will explain why we're not doing that a different day. So hands by your side, lift your chest. Press your chest forward as far as you can go, forward. Big inhale, exhale. Inhale, on the next exhale, press your chest towards the ground. Inhale, on the next exhale, drop the head towards the floor. Then walk the hands forward and breathe. So your hands can rest on your shins, they can stay on the mat, they can grab your feet. You might be feeling this in the back of your legs, that's okay. I invite you to bend your knees slightly, fold deeper as you exhale, and notice if where you feel the fold, the stretch changes. Try to find relaxation in this pose. Try to find a place where the pose is steady and comfortable, where you can hold it while feeling the stretch, but it's comfortable. You can breathe steadily. Breathe here. We're going to hold that for a few breaths. So take your time. Take a few deep breaths. Try to find a place where you can hold the pose for breaths. We're wrapping up. We're almost done. You did a really good job. Okay, here we go. We're almost done. Take one more deep inhale and exhale here. And then inhale, come all the way up to sit. And go all the way to laying flat on your back. I'm going to take you down with me, all the way down to your back. Here we go. Alright, so what we want to do is bridge pose. And here's what it looks like. I'm going to bring this back because I need the extra padding. Okay, so your knees will be bent. Your feet will be flat. As much as possible, keep them on the feet under your knees. Rest your back on the mat. What we're going to do, take a deep inhale, squeeze your belly up like you're putting on a tight pair of pants, and gently lift the hips off the mat. How high the hips come off the mat does not matter. Hands can rest by your side. Lift the hips up. Take one breath here, inhale, exhale completely, and gently come back down onto the mat. We're going to do that a second time. Inhale, and as you exhale, lift the hip off the mat. And breathe, and slowly roll back down. We're going to do that one last time. Press the feet down, big inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips up towards the sky, breathe, and gently roll all the way back down. Take your arms out wide to the side, and gently let both knees fall towards one side. Again, use a pillow under the hips or thighs for support. Stay here while I move your perspective back up here. Okay, y'all, we're almost done. I swear, we're really almost done. Okay, so you're lying down on your back, and your hips are on one side. The arms are wide. If there's not enough space to keep your arms wide to the side, you can bend the elbows and breathe. You're still here. I'm still here. Keep breathing. A few more breaths here. Alright, you'll pick up the knees and let them fall to the other side and breathe. Notice where you feel any tightness. Remember, if we feel sharp, sudden pains, we stop. Take a moment to be grateful to yourself for watching the entire video, for moving your body for an entire hour, for stepping up on your mat today. You're doing really good and breathe. Relax your shoulders. They should be nice and soft. Try to soften your body. We're almost done. We're really almost done. Okay, come back to the center. Hug your knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Take any final movement that you feel the need to take. We're going into Savasana, final resting pose. For Savasana, what we'll do is I will give you a 3-minute Savasana. If you're new, if this is your first time doing yoga, Savasana is a pose where you lie down, flat on your back. From when I stop talking after guiding you into the pose, I will give you 3 minutes of rest and then talk you out of Savasana. If you would like a longer Savasana, you can feel free to take a 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute Savasana. It's up to you. Either you can stop the video, set an alarm, and then come back to it, or you can stop the video, set an alarm, and don't come back to it. Or if you're listening to music, you can have a certain number of songs that when it plays, or if you have one really long song, you can wait till the end of that song and come out of Shavasana. Alright, so you should be laying on your back. Finish up any final movements that you need to do and come to laying flat on your back. You want to be comfortable. So that might mean putting support under your head like a pillow, a cushion, a folded towel, or blanket. If you're starting to feel cold because you were hot a while ago and you turn on the AC, I'm talking about myself, you can go ahead and grab a blanket or you can grab a blanket or you can grab a sweater. I meant to grab a sweater to have near me for this time, but I don't. So you can cover yourself with a blanket if you feel cold, or you can put on a sweater. You can slide a pillow, a rolled up towel under your thighs for some extra support so your back feels comfortable. If laying on your back does not feel comfortable for you, you can lay on your side. Okay, I think those are all the options for Shavasana. Okay, so here we go. First, you're going to get comfortable. Wiggle around. Find a place where you feel comfortable. Your hands may rest by your side. They can rest on your tummy. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Turn your head from side to side one last time. And try to find a soft, a place for your head where you feel softness in your neck and shoulders. You may close your eyes, but if that's not comfortable for you, soften your gaze. Turning your gaze downward. Maybe thinking about looking at the tip of your nose. Maybe thinking about looking at your cheeks. And then, now that you've found a comfortable positions for your eyes, whether they're closed or soften the gaze, let's get back to that breath. Let's get back to that inhale, to that exhale. Try to find your deep and steady breath. As we lay in Shavasana, final resting pose, your mind may start to wander. Thoughts may suddenly jump into your mind. That's okay. Bring your awareness and your attention back to the breath after acknowledging each thought. If you think, oh, milk, I need milk, say to yourself, yes, I need milk. And then bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice the breath at your nostrils. See if you can feel the breath at your nostrils. If you can feel the breath at your nostrils, is it warm? Is it moist? Is it cold? Is it dry? Try to follow the breath into your lungs. Try to notice if you can feel the tide turn as the breath flows out of your lungs, all the way out through the nostrils. And just follow the breath if you can. Or maybe follow the rise and fall of your chest, or the rise and fall of your belly. And if your mind wanders again, just return your awareness to the breath. And as you're breathing, soften your body. Let your body fall into the mat or whatever surface you're laying on. And feel that surface supporting you. And breathe. The next time you hear my voice, it will be time to get up. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Introduce movement back into your body. Move however you like. If your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. If you had softened your gaze, feel free to look around a little bit. Bending your knees, roll gently onto one side. Pause here. While you breathe, keep breathing. When you're ready, use your hands to support you and join me in sitting. Sitting however is comfortable for you. Next time you inhale, stretch, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Bring the hands down to prayer at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a really great day. Okay, y'all, that's it for now. I'm going to sign off and get to my day. Remember, all the links are in the description box. Check them out. Feel free to ask me any questions that you may have. I will be posting my Instagram link, and you can DM me on Instagram with additional questions. That's it for now. Bye, everybody.